Village of Nyoroko. The sun rose slowly over Mount Kiara, its silver crown piercing the clouds. Below, the vast village of Nyoroko stirred awake. Smoke curled from clay hearths, goats bleated in the distance, and the river Lenyora shimmered like a serpent winding through the valley. This was a land untouched by wires or machines, no electricity, no signals, only the rhythm of drums and the wisdom of firelight. In Nyoroko, every dawn was a promise of the hunt, of the harvest, of stories told beneath the stars. Here, warriors guarded the land, and elders guarded the soul. Act 1. The Warriors of Nyoroko. At the edge of the river, the warriors gathered. Their bodies were painted with ochre and ash, streaks across their arms and faces marking courage and lineage. Each carried a spear tipped with iron, polished until it gleamed like lightning. Around their waists hung belts of hide, decorated with feathers of hawks and beads carved from bone. They were hunters, men and women alike, trained to move silently through the forest, to read the tracks of antelope, to hear the whisper of danger before it struck. Their leader, Olenyo, stood tall, his chest scarred from battles with lions. He raised his spear to the mountain and spoke, "Today, we hunt not for hunger alone, but for the spirit of Nyoroko. The mountain watches, the river listens. We must honor them." The warriors answered with a low chant, their voices blending with the rustle of leaves and the rush of water. Act 2. The elders beneath the Baobab. At the heart of the village stood the great Baobab tree, its roots twisting like the veins of the earth. Beneath it sat the elders, wrapped in robes of bark cloth dyed in deep browns, reds, and pale clay whites. Their attire spoke of age and wisdom, heavy necklaces of stone and bone, bracelets carved from ivory, and staffs adorned with cowrie shells. Elder Nyerima, her hair white as river foam, lifted her staff and spoke, "Strength without wisdom is emptiness. The warriors guard our bodies, but we guard their spirits. The mountain has seen many generations. It will see many more. Let us guide them." The elders' voices carried across the village, reminding all that the hunt was not only for food, but for balance, between man, beast, and spirit. Act 3. The Hunt. The warriors moved into the forest, their footsteps silent, their eyes sharp. They tracked antelope across the plains, followed the roar of a lion through the thickets, and listened to the calls of birds that warned of danger. Olenyo spotted movement, a great antelope grazing near the riverbank. He signaled with his hand, and the warriors spread out like shadows. Spears flew, swift and sure, and the antelope fell. The warriors knelt, touching the earth, whispering thanks to the river and the mountain. But danger lurked. From the shadows, a lion leapt, its golden mane blazing in the sun. The warriors stood firm, spears raised. The battle was fierce, claws against iron, roars against chants. At last, Olenyo struck true, and the lion fell. The warriors lifted its body, carrying it back to the village as a symbol of courage. Act 4. The Fire Gathering. Night fell, and the village gathered around the fire. Flames danced, shadows leapt across the huts, and the mountain loomed like a silent guardian. The warriors told tales of the hunt, of antelope outwitted, of lions defeated, of spirits encountered in the forest. The elders listened, nodding, then added their own stories, of ancestors who walked with courage, of battles fought not with spears but with patience. Children leaned close, their eyes wide, their hearts filled with dreams of becoming warriors or wise elders. The drums beat, the fire crackled, and the stars above seemed to join in the song. The camera pans across the village, warriors sharpening spears, elders whispering wisdom, children chasing fireflies. The mountain glows in the moonlight, the river hums softly, and the Baobab stands eternal. And so Nyoroko lived, a village overlooking the mountain, nourished by the river, guarded by warriors, guided by elders. A place where tradition was not just remembered, but lived every day. Kindly consider subscribing, like and comment. See you on the next one.